Universe at Ninja Intuitive 3 minutes blind energy reading quickies. Thank you for joining, allowing me in your experience, participating this co-creating energy of oneness by listening live, archives, requesting energy reading, and healing. This is June Universe. Hope you are having a wonderful summer moments in your world. Actually, I am really hot. I mean, the physically hot and excitement is also hot too. Today, I'd like to give my focus on what excites you most. Seriously, in a healthy way, what excites you now? Is I like to talk about that and see what the universe is coming through me as a channeling messages for this day's connection. So stay tuned after the conscious breathing exercise and weekly check-in to get into know where you are, what you are at this present moment, giving a conscious attention to each part of ourselves. And at the last portion of the show, as usual, I like to do 3 minutes intuitive blind reading. Today's pick is from Life Path and Career Path. You can also request your life's curious matter, not someone else's, but your life. Going to www.thatfutureforecaster.com, thatfutureforecaster.com. Submit the form anonymously. No need to tell your personal information, story, anything like that. Why? Because I just read your energy. So helping me to turn into your particular topic you like to get the intuitive insight. I like you to pick a symbol, any kind of symbol, and assign what you like to get insight for onto that symbol. Any kind of fruit, items, anything would be good. So then let me know that symbol. So I'm going to turn into that chosen symbol for your question or life's matter and deliver the insight. If it's resonating to your experience, take it. If you feel it's not resonating to what you experience or seeing, that's absolutely fine. Please do not take it because you are the most knowledgeable person about your life, and I totally respect your value. So only if it's resonated, that's wonderful. We support as a resource. And if it's not, that's okay too. So you may become more clear about your awareness and choices. Either way, it's always nice to have a choices just in case that would help you to make choices more aligned to what you like to experience as your goal, as your wish. So, yeah, I've been providing this reading since back in 2005. So I feel like that was not a yesterday, but it's feel amazed that it's over a decade been doing and something that I never get tired doing it providing. So that's what I know that this is what I supposed to do as a service to offer, make myself available for those who are wanting to have that insight. And normally I charge client for 1 hour session. It's a lot of information, lots of information. And sometimes it's 1 minute quick hit would help you get some insight. And 3 minutes, it's still massive information. So this is a community service, and I would like you to experience what the intuitive reading is like for your experience. And at the same time, when you request a reading, you are helping us, giving an opportunity to connect with the energy of oneness. That's what I really do love and care about. So thank you for allowing me to facilitate, because we need each other and I need you, and totally grateful for every week that I can come here and connect with you. And this is something that human give, that we need each other. And what I learned is that it needs to come from within. So if you feel resonating, you can come and join, but you never force. As a yoga teacher says, never force to do the pose, you know. So but it would be nice that if you feel some connection and usefulness being part of here, to just do the breathing exercise together to reset in yourself and get centered into your core beings, and remembering your power, and back into the 0 point, restore in each part of you, your mind, your thinking, your beliefs, and your feelings, and your emotions, and your physical presence, and your skills, every part of each single part of you to being aligned here. That's a wonderful, wonderful experience to do it. And we must do that frequently as much as we can, especially engaging into complex society, being part of the busy, 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 gotta do this, gotta do that kind of every day, taking care of something else, someone else, and lovers and friends and families and boyfriends and girlfriends, So then, what about yourself? What about yourself? It's just a really nice taking the time, and you can do that by yourself, but it's easier for us to do it continuously as a discipline when we have a group of people have a mutual interest, just like a gym. Going to gym, you don't need to go to gym to build the muscle. You can do that anywhere, but there isn't a many benefit being part of that space, that where the someone is organizing as a gym. You can ask some questions what you would like to know, or you can meet the person who is mutual interest, and being supportive environment. Yeah, that's it, supportive environment. This is what it is for those who you want to be part of the energy of oneness, to feel the energy. No need to get to know the names, your personality, but knowing that we are connected as one in the field, so that we can utilize the human gift of harmonious one to connect based on your own unique spiritual being in the physical presence. Can be adjusted easily when we are being part of that. If we are doing it by ourselves, sometimes it's hard, but that's what I experienced, being part of something larger than ourselves. So, and it's helping, and you are helping me here. And I hope that we, one another, is helping each of us here today. So, when you have a chance to get pen and paper, that would be nice, besides something to sip to make yourself feel comfortable. Because this is the time for yourself to reconnect in your part and let my voice guide your attention. Because the energy moves where attention is given. And when we breathe in and out, this breath is the sign of that we are here in this physical body, and giving attention to intentional creation consciously, and breathe in and out, redirect, reset our energetic beings towards ideal alignment. So what would be nice is to getting to know where we are headed. I was watching the teacher teaching the sport class to the kid, and what he was saying is, when you make a move, be sure to look where you want to go. It's actually a surfing. So make a turn and you move your body, and be sure, know which direction you want to go. That's basics. However, that is something very important, because when you decide which way you want to go, knowing that direction, no need to be specifically, but this way, and then give your attention. Energy moves where attention is given. So the attention first, energy flows, and we can manage the attention. So just turning your body doesn't make any sense. You can do it, but rest of other part of our beingness need to be together, aligned to that journey, just like life, right? So it's like, yeah, just so true for life. You just to meditate, being current, neutralizing to self, and restoring 0 point and sense of feeling peace and oneness and soul centered. And then knowing, without knowing where you want to heading in your life. But sometimes life asks us to just being part of the chaos, being part of the storm, unable to see, unable to even don't want to think about it, right? Just be here is the most beneficial things that we can do for ourselves. Sometimes we encouraged to experience that moments. However, the other moments, like the surfing teacher teaches where to ride the wave, ride the flow of your life, turning the body. Make a turn. That's the skill. Using whatever to build a muscle and move right. But it's not enough. Just the focus. No. which direction, who's gonna be the chooser is you for yours and me for mine. So that's what life is. And so doing the breathing exercise, because today's focus is what excites you in a healthy way. This is a simple question, and sometimes it's a challenging questions. So just simply ask yourself that questions, and right now, what you are feeling. Observe your feeling, your mood. Like, are you exciting already, or you feeling sad, or you feeling open, you loving, blessing, you are sparkling. This feeling. You feel nice, you feel comfortable, you feel relaxed. So just notice, observe your feeling emotion and write that down onto the piece of paper with the date of the day, this day you are on. I feel I observe myself that I feel relax. How about you? Actually, I'm too relaxing everywhere going. So, how about you? Did you notice that? I'd like you to get your pen and paper and then write that feeding word down, unless you are driving. Okay. So then, now, this is the thing. This is where you wanna go. You decide where you're heading. Where do you want to go in non-physical realm? So being part of today's oneness, togetherness, co-creating. At the end of today's gathering, we have another 27 minutes. What kind of feeling you would like to have? You choose. You decide. The feeding destination, non-physical energy, but your energy, you can choose, right? So feeding. Anything that you would like to feel using a together energy, being part of one, and locally in your physical body, what kind of feeling you like to feel. I would like to feel creative. How about you? Feeling inspired, feeling centered, feeling kind, feeling hopeful. These are all good. If you recently went through the challenges emotionally, then you may want to choose one gear shift. No need to put that into top gear from low gear immediately. So you choose, you know it. But allow that group energy to support you. So you may be supported just in case you would feel comfortable being open to that. So you're the most knowledgeable person about you. However, I would like you to choose, unless otherwise we just lose and just practicing the skills. Let us do the both. Choosing the direction where we're heading, each one of us in this oneness, and then practice and redirect the energy together. Ready? So let my voice guide your attention. I would like to just scan all the energy with your awareness from top of your head all the way down to the toe quickly. And then we do a conscious breathing exercise, the quickest meditation being current. Um, ready? So if you have some drink in handy, I have a nice green tea, ice green tea here. Okay, so just relax and notice. Give your attention on top of your head, all the way up, above your head. Notice the space between your head and ceiling. If you're outside, between sky and your head. What about the air quality, moisture, temperature? Just notice I have a bright energy in between my head and top. Just flowing, nice quality. That's what I'm noticing. And then what about your mind? What you're thinking right now? Just notice what you're thinking. I am thinking about the future actually today. I'm thinking about what I'm gonna do this evening, tomorrow, for the things. And what about you? You with what happened yesterday or last week or month ago or a year ago? Just notice where your thinking is at in a linear time flow. Or here now, thinking about here now, and your eyes are capturing what you're seeing in front of you. What about your mind eyes? What about your nose smelling? What about your intuitive nose? What about your ears listening besides my voice, what you're hearing? I hear fan, air conditioning running. And to the throat, mouth, taste, throat. Noticing that muscle on your neck, holding your head. Extend the muscle towards the shoulders, both sides, towards the elbows, all the way down to the hands, both sides, and the fingertips, nail tips. I notice my fingers, nails are becoming stronger, and I wonder why. Just to notice and observe what your thought is connecting to what you are noticing. Okay, and bring your awareness up to the elbows and upper arms, and place your hand over chest center. And notice the heart beating under your hand. And notice the lungs, both side inside rib cage, and bring your awareness down to the digestive system, down to the stomach, all the way down. And bring it up to the back of your neck. Notice the weight of your head and gravity. Feel the gravity and fold the disc spine one by one, slowly all the way down to the lower back, one by one, to the pelvic areas, tailbones, hips, and feel the gravity if you're sitting, connection to the seat, Join to the legs and extend your awareness towards the both knees, legs, and all the way down to the feet, falling seams, all the way down to the ankles, heels, sole, and to the toes. Actually, I twisted the feet right side. Actually, I had a massage and some reflection was too strong on my feet and then still kind of having remaining energy on my right feet. That's what I'm getting my attention. So then follow your toe connecting to the floor all the way down to the ground, the surface of Mother Earth, and now all the way into the center of the earth, connecting right now. Let us breathe consciously 3 times, slowly intaking all the air from the nose and keep it in your lungs, bringing it down to the stomach as much as you can and make a big balloon. What if it's inside of your stomach? And let that out slowly with no longer serving whatever event, people, memories that belongs to your past and no longer here and absolutely not to your next, the future. Ready? Let us take a long, deep breath, counting 3, 1 from the nose now. 2, 3. Hold it. Keep it. Hold it. And let that out slowly from the mouth. Second time. Intaking all the energy resonating to the feeling you chose for today's gathering. Do you remember your feeling you like to experience? Mine is creative, creative. So these energy around you resonating to that feeling you chose and taking from your nose and keep it in your body and circulate it in your body, entire body, and then let that out slowly from the mouth along with no longer serving energy belonging to your past. Return it to the universe. So clean up our system, being part of the oneness of the universe, right? Let us take a long, deep breath, counting 3, 1 from the nose. Go. 2, 3. Hold it. Keep it. Circulate it. And release from the mouth. The last one with a silence. Both eyes open wide awake. Let us keep it that way. During this, breathe in and out, consciously engaging this breath. Ready? Let's go. Thank you for taking the time for yourself. Conscious breathing exercise, being current here now. This is Junior Universe at Ninja Intuitive 3 Minutes Blind Energy Reading Quickies. Whew. You know what? The energy is really firing up within me, around me. I can tell it's raising up. So, doing an excellent job. Thank you for co creating. By the way, I have another 40 minutes remaining. So, actually, the focus of today is what excites you now. This already actually talked about as to getting to know your needs is one of the most important. And then sometimes we feel like lost, and then that's just natural. I never met that person who always precisely know about that. This muscle can train just like a marathon, and when you prepare for the marathon and conditioning your local body to make it sustainable way, and then ended up life is mentioning, hey, it's not marathon, it's triathlon. It's like, excuse me, that's what life is like. Like when you prepare, and then the universe says like, hey, it's not enough. Why? Because we're always growing. So when we prepare for marathon fully, and then ended up finding out as a triathlon, and it was like, gee, gotta go the bike, and then we practice, and then the swimming, and it was like, and then we prepare for everything, and then life asks us more. Why? Because that's life. So just knowing that there's always bettering, and what I was saying is, when we find some excitement, expand some view, and then there's another newness to choose from, be flexible. However, it's important to catching up what we really want to go, and lost in the middle of something, and accept as it is, and then just knowing that, oh, I'm lost, and let the universe take care of it. As long as you become aware of you got lost, and then knowing that the universe is taking care of that, and then eventually you're gonna find out that's gonna be bike, or that's gonna be swimming, and eventually you learn that, oh, I'm on triathlon. Right? Even you don't know what that means, but and that's the flow and allow, and that's one of the things that we can do is to trust in that we are fine, you are fine, and knowing, allowing self desire, get in touch with it, is the things only you can do for you, only I can do for me. So let us connect each one of us, ourselves, together to take care of our needs and update, become aware, and allow that exciting fire continue to help you choose the next direction. Give your attention so that all the energy flow into direct that direction that you are giving attention to. It's called the flow. This is Journey Universe at Ninja Intuitive 3 minutes blind energy reading quickie. So I like to give a 3 minutes reading. I have another 9 minutes. So set the timer for 3 minutes, and I would like you to embody the feeling you chose for today. Do you remember your feeling you chose? Mine is creative. So I would like you to embody the feeling when I am giving the reading, delivering the insight, and you connect to the oneness and embody the feeling you chose. And at the same time, send a good thought to the energy reading requester as if they are experienced in a perfect way in their world. So then, in the energy of oneness, the universal energy return system is coming back to you to help you embody your chosen feeling. You know how it works. It sounds complicated, but actually, it's simple. So, okay, the first reading I'd like to give from the life path is Maple. Maple? Here's your 3 minutes, Maple. Okay, Maple. I got the sense that it's something it's really good for you authentically because it's all earth made in the sense of natural, and even if it's the uh very mom-made type of creation, the essence is from the authentic self. I got the sense that that is coming from you and your nature, and I think you're on the right path on this maple things. I have a sense that you've already done so many things regarding this particular topic of maple, and this is something useful for others to connect what you are capable to offer for. I get the sense it's something to do with the riverside European influence about this offer, and it's really kind of a religious type of message behind it, but seems to be you have no intention to involve in that essence part of it, and that's absolutely fine, and that would be a basic humanness, so it can be delivered in very easy grace, and for a long time that we've been servicing for this way, and the people who connect with you is meant to be connecting to receive these messages from you. So good luck. This is Maple. I get the sense that it's September 15th. It would be a turning point. So use that momentum wisely to bring it that up to the next level. Good luck. Thanks for your request. This is Maple, the category of life path. Next one is career path wave. Career path wave. I'm getting the sense that the this career path is sort of like returning your turniverse in the sense of that you've already re-entered into that community in a way that with new you, with a new sense of in a sense like your viewpoint becoming taller. So even if you're doing the same thing, re-enter in it, but the way you look at it and the way you dedicate is quite different. um it's nothing to compare with the past and the future and the presents, but seems to be this will help you make you feel comfortable to voice your passion out to that society and the community, the world around you. And that is what the decision you're encouraged to make. And then I feel that you already have made a decision, and go with it and be comfortable with it. And without let's pay attention to the details at the earlier stage, um but trust in yourself and not everything else. In the sense that you might had a sour experience trusting something over trusting, and then felt like failure of own openness to open. However, that trust yourself and self decision, everything is being on the right path, and I get your passion here. So just be open and trust in your sense of self, and cover with the idea until the time is ready. So then you can feel comfortable to show what you want to share. I got the sense that the full swing would be the November before Thanksgiving. Good luck. This is the wave, the category of career path. I think I can go give another one, perhaps. Okay, here's the next one. The pine cone. Pine cone. Life path. Pine cone. I got the sense that I have two cities popped up in my head. It's one is Northern California and the other one is New York City, New York, New York. Either way would be fine, but I got a sense that it's like a both location and balancing out. It's a could be a metaphor for East Coast, West Coast, East and West. It's the every location has the east side and west side. Making a balance in a comfortable way and speak out, connecting the dot with the creativity is helpful for your business too. I get the sense that you are very business oriented, centered at this point, and this balancing West Coast, East Coast is very crucial for your current life path, particularly this pine cone matter. I get the sense that during the summertime is preparing for it and start something after September. Use the moon cycle wisely so that you can take into the next flow for the most exciting way. Good luck. This is the Pinecone, the category of life path. We have another 1 minute. You can also request your own intuitive reading going to www.thatfutureforecaster.com. Thatfutureforecaster.com. You need to be over 21 years more earth experience individual who can make an own decision for your life, and then anyone can request. Look forward to intuiting your needs. Okay, how's our time? Let us take a long deep breath from the nose. Go. And release slowly from the mouth. Thanks for joining. This is June Universe. I see you next time. Until then, all my love and healing to your heart.